couple of cat-cows, however you typically do that. Okay, and just notice the rate at which your tail and your head are moving. Maybe do one more. Okay, then you're going to take the sandbag and you're going to place it across the back of the pelvis, kind of about where your waistband is. So wherever the waistband of your pants are, that's where we're going to put the sandbag. And then we're going to zero in on focusing on just moving the pelvis, taking the tailbone down to the floor. Now we did this in that pelvic clock, so this would be like our 12 o'clock position, okay, when we were on our back. And then as we reached the tailbone to the floor, that was our 6 o'clock position. So you might imagine, again, like a clock face on the back of the pelvis and just helping you move between those two as best you can, keeping the rest of the spine pretty still and pretty quiet. Okay? And so just using the weight of the sandbag to help us move that pelvis. Again, kind of notice how you're creating that movement. And you might start to think of kind of pushing the shins and tops of the feet into the ground and away from you, and then think of pulling them, sliding them towards your wrists, and seeing how that translates into the movement of the pelvis. Okay, then we'll take the bag off and just move through a couple of cat-cows again, and just notice what you notice now about those cat-cows and about your ability to move through the segments of the spine, where your awareness and your attention is. And then we're going to do one more using the sandbag. This time, instead of placing it on the pelvis, we're going to place it on the back of the rib cage. Okay, so it's at about the level of the xiphoid process, or just below the shoulder blades would be another landmark you could use. And now we're going to keep the pelvis quiet, and we're going to move where the sandbag is, moving away from the sandbag and into the sandbag, that area of the spine. So just doing some really specific kind of hinge point training using the sandbag. Now you could put the sandbag in any area. What you might do is, as you kind of move through your cat-cow, choose to place the sandbag in a couple of spots where you feel like it's harder for you to feel that part of your spine. It's harder for you to kind of segmentally move that part of your spine. And then use the feedback of the sandbag to get a little more clarity of movement. I'm going to take the sandbag off, and once again, just move through a couple of cat-cow. You might choose to move a little bit more vertebra by vertebra here, starting at the tail and coming up to the head. And I just have a lot more awareness and kind of ability to feel the different areas of my spine, having used the sandbag to help zero in my intention and attention of movement at those specific spots. Okay, give it a try. Let me know what you notice.